Let the universe bear witness.
This Simon Ekpa today is defending every one of you.
The ground beneath us does not yield to seasonal guests. The tenant cannot sack the landlord. The employee can never sack the employer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of IPOB. His command is final. Whatever he says goes. Pursuant to the strict authority of the supreme leader and the sacred unyielding IPO code of conduct, the third administration of the DOS is hereby dissolved. The sentence is passed, your names are permanently erased. Chikaedozi, you are sacked. Tony Surumike, you are sacked. Austin Akpagin, you are sacked. Kurio Forma, you are sacked. Isaiah Uba, you are sacked. Collins Chinedu, you are sacked. Gina Zanwodo, you are sacked. Fidelis Ejoku, you are sacked. Chilin Manwodo, Juliet Edwards Filatro, you are sacked. You are indefinitely expelled. You are Nigerian agents. Stay off from IPOB. You no longer speak. You no longer act for the children of light. The employee cannot fire the boss. Cannot sack the landlord. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, the supreme leader of IPO. Through the trials, through the chains, his word remains absolute. Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes. Whatever the supreme leader says goes. They thought darkness could hide the shadows of deed. They forgot the soil remembers every treacherous deed. After the illegal extraction, when the leader was taken away, the enemies of the struggle came out to play. Governor Nehemiah paid $500,000 of blood money bribe to buy cars for the scholars of shame. They took the cash, sabotaged the release, and traded the crown, private media houses to tear the leader's legacy down. But the truth is a rock, it crushes the hand that betrays. But in the darkest hour, the true guardian stood high, refusing to let the message of restoration die. We lift our voices to honor the ones who defended the light, the shield of the truth in the dead of the night. Thank to Biafra vanguard media for standing so bold, for ensuring the uncle the truth is always told. Salute to the dedicated soul of that standing the test. Salute to the rising sun and gilding and blessed, and the ambassador for self-determination marching ahead. Keeping the fire burning for the living and the dead. Defended the leader, you shielded the name from the stain. Oh, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say goes. Whatever the supreme leader says goes. The fourth cause is here, working with global power to heal the land. The genocide must stop, the boss has spoken. is absolute.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share the program to everyone that is close to you. Don't keep it to yourself.
Biafra spirit never dies. From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name. Through the storm and the struggle, we carry your faith. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. We remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads. In the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we don't go tired, we don't go fall. Through the fire, we stand tall. We know He will be free. Oh yeah, in our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the elders to the youth, everybody knows. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. Oh, we gon' rise again. We gon' go fair. Through the pain, your voice we hear. We know He will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. Even in absence, you're never gone. In every prayer, in every song, your strength lives on, your fire remains. Breaking the silence, breaking the day. Sunshine, freedom, freedom, we cry. Freedom, freedom, we rise. We know He will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night, we will see better days. We miss your presence. Feel the light. And together we go
Like and share the program to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. We must continue to
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not condemning any group, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is condemning any group whatsoever. Just like I am supporting any group at all, so long as you are fighting against it. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not supporting, is not condemning any group. The people that claim to follow him today, they say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is this. Simon Ekpa is that. After 10 good months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. After 10 months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. Yet, they are now changing to Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a non-government. Try this and they are looking for freedom. You see, the more you blackmail me, the more you are blackmailing yourself. You think you are blackmailing me? You are blackmailing yourself. You don't know that? When the BBC came and do their nonsense disinformation. Is it only Simon Ekpa that they show his picture? Is it only Simon Ekpa? You all were there. All of you were there. You could not even defend yourself. The same Simon Ekpa you are calling all manner of names. You were there. And let me tell you, even when they mentioned Simon Ekpa, the issue they mentioned Simon Ekpa, there was nothing. I can defend anything I said. All of you could not defend yourself. Yet, you blackmail me. You think that when you blackmail me, when they want to call them, they call Holy Ekpa. All of you, your picture were there. Did you see my picture in the right room? No. My picture was high, my video was hidden in the video. But all of you, the picture was there. Every day you look for Simon Ekpa, you post. Simon Ekpa is the one quota. Simon Ekpa is in Burma. Simon Ekpa is this. When the thing begin to happen, you think it doesn't. They will call you. And when the issue started, you could not defend yourself. You couldn't defend yourself. BBC did not say it was Simon Ekpa. BBC put your picture, all of you, as you were blackmailing Simon Ekpa, they did not say it was. They put all of your picture. So this one said, we are going to kill this one, we are going to kill that one. All of your picture was there, your video was there. Yet, you will wake up every day to blackmail someone else. And if you don't, of course, some of you can never learn. Hatred and jealousy of Simon Ekpa has been clouded the brain that is not even had at all. I do not know when they are going to learn. They think when they promote Simon Ekpa by calling Simon Ekpa criminal, BBC will come and say Simon Ekpa. All of you, the more you are calling me a terrorist, the way you are calling me a terrorist is the same thing you are calling yourself. You think when you be a terrorist, oh Jesus Christ. This BBC disinformation should have teach all of you a lesson. You think when you come to social media because you hate me, because you are jealous of me, because you don't like me, you think when you call me criminal, you are going to pay for everything you say. You are going to pay. You carry my name and blackmail. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a local government. Simon Ekpa is this one. Simon Ekpa is that one. You see the way BBC is dealing with you people. If anything is going to happen anywhere, you are going to also be dragged into it. And you can't even defend yourself. It's purpose. You think Pataka everywhere. Get yourself educated, you say no. Go to school, you say no. Simon Ekpa every day. Simon Ekpa every morning. All right.
Thank you so much for joining us on this program, wherever you are joining from. I appreciate every one of you that has connected this evening. We have come for our evening section. It's going to be a quick one. We are not going to waste much time. As you all know, in the evening, we always come to do a recap of what we talked about in the morning. We just come to the evening time to make a recap of everything we have done, and that is exactly what we are doing now. So wherever you are joining us on this program, I welcome you and I thank you for being part of the program. As you join the program, like and share the program to other platforms. Share to family and friends, share to your neighbors. Share to every Biafrans wherever they are. Invite Biafrans to join. Invite Biafrans to join because we are here to continue to preach the gospel. We are here to continue to make impacts. We are here to continue to set the record straight. No matter what the enemies are doing, no matter what the enemies say, we will continue to present Biafra to the world. Remember, in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come to preach hate. We don't come to attack people or individuals. We come to say things the way they are. Even if you don't like it, it will not stop us from saying what we have to say. It's unfortunate. If you don't like what we are saying, sorry to disappoint you. As long as we are standing on the right path, we will continue to say what we want to say. So as you join us, what I beg you is that you should come with an independent mind. I have been talking about unity and unification of Biafra for a very long time, and finally we are seeing that unification. Today, Mazi Simon Ekpa in Joko continue his appeal in the court. The defense team are doing a very great and marvelous work. I'm not here to give you word to word what was said, but the most important thing you have to know is that every single accusation brought against Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is defending them, and they don't hold water. And most of the things they're accusing Mazi Simon Ekpa is the things that you and I know. Even you and I can be able to defend. Every accusation against Mazi Simon Ekpa is what it is. And today, already, the defense counsel is already providing information. That is why, sometimes when I do my program, if I want to end, I will go to Nigerian media and I will show you what is happening in Nigerian media. You can even get the information that shows that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not responsible for the insecurity in the South. You can get those information in their own conventional media. In their conventional media, you will see the atrocities of Nigerian government and the terrorists in their own conventional media. And the defense is doing a great work using their own media to answer them. You remember how Nigerian government attacked people in Biafran land. You remember the case of Okuama, what transpired, what they did. You remember the case of Hudi. You remember so many cases when Biafrans were shot in cold blood. Kamsi case, I played it here. And most of them, you go to Amnesty International, you see the reports they gave about the Southeast, that the government itself is involved. And in the report of Amnesty International, nowhere was the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa mentioned. We knew how Muhammadu Buhari was indicted in destabilizing Biafran land using the Buhari. So all these informations are in the public, and we try as much as possible to present these informations to bring out the truth and nothing but the truth. And we make sure that they don't hide the truth. We make sure they don't hide it. As they continue to try to hide the truth, we will continue to expose them. That is what we have been doing. And on today's court, we were able to have a glimpse at Mazi Simon Ekpa. Many Biafrans were able to make it in Finland. In fact, I appreciate because the number of Biafrans that were in Finland today is encouraging. The number of people we have in Finland, people that flew in from different parts of the world, it is amazing. You can imagine. The number of people we have in Finland today is even surpassing the number of people that are going for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case in Nigeria. The number of people that are flying to Finland is gradually surpassing the number of people who are coming for the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria, even though Nigeria is just much more easier than home. And you saw Biafrans from different parts of the world. And already, that unity we are talking about, you can't run away from it. If you are one of those who is afraid and scared of unity, you don't want to unite with anybody, sorry, your end has come. If you're one of those who is scared about unity, you don't want to unite with anybody, you just want to be on your own, prepare to create your own group. Prepare to create your own Biafra. Prepare to create your own Biafra, not the Biafra of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, because the Biafra that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa are fighting for, the unification have already started. I said it in the morning, and I'm repeating it again. The unification have started. Whether you like it or not, that unification must happen. We might have our differences. There is no law that says that we cannot disagree. We will disagree. We have our differences. We have areas where we will not agree. But that does not translate the fact that we cannot work as one. We will definitely definitely go in and pursue the freedom as one people. That is the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the message of Mazi Simon Ekpa. It didn't start today. They have started preaching this message a long time. Mazi Simon Ekpa started reconciliation, even with those who are against him, before he was even detained. And today, even in court, he is telling us also to be together. Even in court, Mazi Simon Ekpa is still asking Biafrans to be together. If you are one of those who do not want to see unity, I am sorry to disappoint you. Biafra is coming with unity. It is coming with speed. The speed that you can't even imagine. And you can't stop it. Your hatred, your blackmail and propaganda cannot stop it. The only thing you can do is that if you are one of those who don't want unity, begin to prepare to go and nationalize anywhere. Maybe you go and nationalize in Nigeria. They will give you their passport. There are Biafrans that are citizens across the world. You can be a citizen of Nigeria, no problem. If you are not ready for unity, unification, you're not ready, prepare, because that time has come. I thank every Biafrans who are assembling in Finland, displaying maturity, in as much as there are some little things that are still little drama that we saw. Forget about both the ones that are serious, both the ones that are genuine and not genuine. Forget it. It is not your duty to begin to say who is genuine and who is not genuine. It is not my duty. It is not my duty to say who is genuine and who is not genuine. Let us focus on the restoration. And that is what Mazi Simon Ekpa said. He said it, and I'm going to play. Let me just play the little video that we saw from today's court, where Mazi Simon Ekpa made a comment. Because it is important. Everything we get, we show you, so that you can connect it to everything we have been saying. When we talk about unification, some of you are so angry. Some people today, they hate me because I'm preaching unity. They say, no, which unity? Those of them who doesn't want to unite, prepare yourself. Just get ready. Get ready. This is our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa in court today. Today. This is Mazi Simon Ekpa in court today. And I want you to pay attention. Let us listen to what he has to say, because he made some comment. Let us listen to what Mazi Simon Ekpa has to say here. It is important, so that you begin to prepare yourself. If you're one of those who doesn't want to see unity, you don't want to see unity, you think Biafra belongs to only you. You think Biafra is only you. Sorry. I have said it before, that in Biafra, you will see the good, the bad, and the ugly. The only thing that will decide your fate in Biafra land is the law, the rule of law. As we are calling for the rule of law in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. That same rule of law will be implemented in Biafra land. Only the law will decide your fate. Not me, not anybody. You can't drive anybody. The law will, if possible. If need be, it is the law. Everything will be done according to the law. So I want us to listen to Mazi Simon Ekpa in court today. This is today in court. Let's hear what Mazi Simon Ekpa has to say.
I'm not there. I wrote Thursday also. I'll see. Amen.
I hope you saw that. That was Mazi Simon Ekpa today in court. And while Biafrans was in court today, there is no need to put those complaints before him in that court. That is one thing we are saying. But somebody raised that topic about the fight in the social media. Mazi Simon Ekpa still repeated, we are one people. When I come out, I will give everybody their injection. Why are you not patient to wait? Some of us, more especially those of us in the media, focus on the agitation. It is not mandatory that every one of us must agree. We will always have our differences. Even in family, brothers and sisters disagree. Parents disagree. Husband and wife disagree. Why is it so difficult for you to understand that? Why is it so difficult? Look at Mazi Simon Ekpa. Even in captivity, he is there preaching that we should be one. We should be one. And even in his presence, the encouragement some of us are giving him is to show him that you are disunited. And every time that question comes, he will say, we are one people. Every time that question comes, Mazi Simon Ekpa will say, we are one. Why are we not going to embrace each other as one people? Why? Why is it difficult for us? Why is it difficult? This is Odogu, the dragon. He's the dragon. This is not the time to make such complaint. You see, even though he said it, that Mazi Simon Ekpa should warn Akadeno. You don't expect him to be doing that there. You don't expect him to be doing that inside the court there. The most important thing that you come for there is solidarity. Everyone should support him, stand with him, be by his side until the end of this battle. That is the most thing that matters. That's the most thing that matters. But it's unfortunate that some of us cannot stay calm down. I don't know how. It is so sad that some of us we are not knowledgeable. We are not knowledgeable at all. You're not knowledgeable. You don't expect Mazi Simon Ekpa to warn anybody. We have talked and talked and talked. We have spoken and spoken and said, anybody who want to listen, listen. If you don't want to listen, continue with your idiocy. When Mazi Simon Ekpa comes out, look at, hear him say it. Amen, no man. We are all one. Mazi Simon Ekpa said, amen, no man. We are one people. From the onset, I have been talking about unity, unity, unity. Go extra mile to unite everybody. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come and introduced unity through the redemption of the IPOB, some people are not still happy. They are still busy dividing themselves. Mazi Simon Ekpa is here telling you, amen, no man, aibo fu. Still, people don't want to listen. People don't want to listen. I don't know when they're going to listen. It is sad. But my joy is that Mazi Simon Ekpa is filled with strength and smile. And the number of people that came into the court, the huge number of people that are following the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa is encouraging. I appreciate every Biafra. You see people from different angles, from different corners, from different groups, from different organizations. They are all here. They are all here making impact. Every Biafran that has spent their money and time to be in Finland, may CHUKS SURVIVAL bless you. Ọpụta ọgba onye ọbụla ọgwụ ya gba onye ọbụla ihe ya onye akpụrụ achị ya ṅụọ. So let's have patience. It is very certain that Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to come out. From his speech, he's very optimistic. Very, very optimistic. I myself am optimistic that he's going to come out. And he said, we should have patience. Have patience. We are one people. Ọpụta onye ọbụla agbara ọgwụ ya ṅụọ. Ọgba onye ọbụla ọgwụ ya. Can we just stop? That was Mazi Simon Ekpa after today's sitting. That was the video that came out today. And Biafrans are there in large numbers. I am going to share with you another video. There's another video that also emerged from that very place that we Biafrans need to look at also. There's another video. But the most important thing is that Biafrans came in large number. Biafrans were there in large number. And it is a thing of joy. I'm so happy and I appreciate everyone. I will continue to pray for everyone that made it to Finland. I will continue to pray for every one of them to return back safely in strength, in joy. Let us look at this also. This is another video also that emerged from that place. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's hear this one also. These are videos that emerged from today's court. Today's court, Biafrans were there. I think we played this video in the morning hours. We showed it, but we didn't have the voice in the morning. We showed it. And let's see if we can be able to hear the voice of the video and what is happening.
And I'm responsible for killing Biafrans as well. So, because evidences that we are going to use against them, all the boko. Then other gonna bring us. Hey, what did you I am supposed. You see our PM. Our PM, I'm not going to organize Simon. As I need a Simon, I actually am a constant. Simon is not going to touch anybody.
You see, this is how people just create things that doesn't exist. You can't stop our PM from touching anybody or from talking to anybody. And you saw him in the court. In the court, he touched everybody. He talked to everybody. He spoke to everybody. He gave handshake to people that are close to him. Let's not begin to create unnecessary trouble. Allow things to flow. Allow Chukwu Okikabiyama to take charge. No matter how careful we are to protect Mazi Simon Ekpa. If God did not protect him, nobody will protect him. That is why we should avoid anything that will create division. Let's just avoid it. Whether the good, the bad, and ugly, the sincere people and those who are not sincere, just ignore them. Ignore them.
That's it. Hey, but I'm going to did you ask for him? Do you see? So teaching us some more and teaching us some more shit and when you go control thing and I hope that and they need to support. Hey, so did you cover here? So you don't get anything. But I have isi ndị na-asacha oyi ụnụ n'anya ụnụ na-ahụcha na ndị na-asụcha oyi nche niile nọcha ihe ana m asụcha oyi enweghị ebe ana m asụcha oyi nche niile na-esiji isi na ụnụ n'anya ụnụ ya afụ na ya bịa ogefe mita Oh yeah. Oh no, so. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah. God, you poof can go over there.
This will are funny. This will are very funny. This will are very funny.
Ndumela bato bia bandon ko oluzie ta ha chali de susu tabazi ebo isi dada o lechale le to biko chala to biko la to biko ne biko ha pondo cho ina ne bisu kunisi ne biko wa hankete I just life because soon I finish only for so upon water. So I finish so on for on from actually no almost so no man actually not here on water. So I'm waiting for some okay. You were funky where you were buffalo. Yes. Seriously. I don't know how much labor. When you might keep only had you from there, but now we did him. I am necessary. Oh, well, in dog one I had. I'll be there. Just down a pepper. Look, I follow Adam. I follow. And you see, oh yeah.
You see, when you see the guy that we are talking about is Uche. Uche is the guy that lady was talking about. There is no need for all these things. We know that every one of us is worried, even my own very self. The absence of Uche. If Uche was supposed to be the one that is coordinating everything that is happening in Finland, both the protests and everything, Uche is supposed to be the one in charge of everything that has to do with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa trusted this guy, he trusted him so much that the very first time Mazi Simon Ekpa was kidnapped, was arrested, the very first time, all of us were worried. Mazi Simon Ekpa was taken. When Mazi Simon Ekpa came back to the cabinet, when we have that cabinet, he said, anytime that we did not see him, we should not worry until we hear from this guy, Uche. That once we hear from Uche, then we cannot take action and begin to know what is happening. And when Mazi Simon Ekpa was made broadcast that time, when he's making a state of the nation broadcast, this guy will be with him to make those broadcasts in Finland. He's living in Finland. But even me, myself, I am surprised. How comes all this while he doesn't come to give update about Mazi Simon Ekpa? We didn't see him on the visit roll. He has not been outspoken about the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is in Finland. He is living in Finland. Not that he's coming from another country. And he knows Mazi Simon Ekpa very well. He's close to Mazi Simon. He was very close to Mazi Simon Ekpa. But how comes in this case, people are organizing things that are happening from different, even when people that organize the protests for Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is supposed to be in charge. He is supposed to be the one that organized that protest. He's living in Finland. Everything. So if everything we are doing, they are talking about is supposed to be under his control. But why? Why did he distance himself? Why did he distance himself? On the day of protest, we did not see him on the protest. You can't tell me that maybe your job, accepted maybe your job, but you can't be for that long days of protest. You are supposed to at least make out that this protest or protest for a very long time. Take out some hours and come and make a speech. You were supposed. I was expecting him to play a major key. And many people today that believe what they believe because of him. Many people are in where they are today because of him, because many people trusted him as somebody who is close. So when you see, even though Adade Orama is overreacting, Adade Orama and his friend, you know how she behaves. She can't even control herself. Many of us Biafrans are worried. Why is he not active? In the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, many of us, we are worried. Why is he not active in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Why? What happened? What happened? Why is he not active? Are you scared that Mazi Simon Ekpa is terrorist? You don't want the terrorist case to get you. But people in Finland are the ones organizing the protests and doing everything. So why are you distancing yourself? Why are you coming as ordinary person? Even when you see the way he's coming in, he's not coming boldly as he's supposed to. He is somebody who is supposed to be in charge. He's just coming in as ordinary people, or some people come. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. And that has been our worry. Personally, my own very self, I was also worried. I was also worried all this while. Because I knew I was in the cabinet. I was in a cabinet meeting when Mazi Simon Ekpa told us that when something happened in such manner, if we don't hear from him, we shouldn't act until we hear from him. Made him to be a kind of the person who is much close to him in Finland. And all this while, I have never seen him make an open speech about this case of Mazi Simon Ekpa or give update. We can have people like him in Finland, and then we are still struggling to get information and all this. But it's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But there is no need to attack him in the open like that. There's no need for all this attack, all this. No. Just like Mazi Simon Ekpa said, Yaputa, Oputa, Unyona, Ekedenki, there's no need attacking anybody. No need for all that. No need. No need. So I have one more video that I'm going to share. I have one more video that I'm going to share. There is one more video that I need to share that we saw in. Because more videos are coming out. By tomorrow morning, I will still play more videos tomorrow morning. You know, our evening program, we don't spend much time. So we are going to just show a few videos. Tomorrow, we still have some other videos that we're going to play. And maybe more detailed videos. We're going to play them tomorrow in our morning program. This is our evening program. Is just like a kind of touching, sketching. So let us watch this one also. This is inside the court, after the court. These are people waiting to greet Mazi Simon Ekpa and speak with him. You see Biafrans there. That's Mazi Simon Ekpa exchanging pleasantry with people. That is Mazi Simon Ekpa. They are discussing with Professor Chioma Okoma. The person that you see there talking with Mazi Simon Ekpa is Professor Chioma Okoma. She's the one discussing with Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is Professor Chioma Okoma that you're seeing there. That's the professor, Chioma Okoma. She's the person you saw there now. And that woman have played a very strong role. Professor Chioma Okoma and her husband have played a major role in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. They have done a great job. They were there during the protests And now in the court, they are back in the court. And they were also instrumental in the court case, getting a lawyer for Mazi Simon, like the international lawyer who is part of the technical team. That international lawyer that is part of the technical team, Chioma Ogoma and Bryson Ogoma, his her husband, they were very much instrumental. Look at her talking with Mazi Simon Ekpa, passing information to him. So I appreciate the effort. We have seen everything they have done, including the legal angles they are going, the legal assistance they're getting from the US. We also saw her when she went to represent Biafra in one of the groups. I've forgotten the name of that group. There was a group that was also making a way. There was a hearing in the United States that they went. In US, they are representing Biafra. Even in US, I've seen several videos where they went to represent Biafra on a gathering. In one of those gatherings, even Mike Arnold was there. They were there. Mike Arnold was there, and so many other personalities were there. And they are representing the Biafran people. Look at her there. Professor Chioma Ogoma. She has done a lot. She and her own husband. She and her husband have done a lot. That her with the afro hair. She has done a lot. And I pray that CHUKS SURVIVAL will protect them and secure them. They were instrumental in getting the legal team who were pushing for from the United, just like Dr. Mazanga. On his own, he's doing his own part. Dr. Mazanga is doing his own part among the technical team. The lawyer they contracted also is also part of the technical team. And they brought some other delegates. Professor Chioma Ogoma brought some delegates from the United States. You saw them during the time of protest. You saw them about three of them or so. They brought 3 experts from the United States that was also among 3 people. Either 2 or 3 people they brought from the United States that came with all the way from the United States to witness what is happening on the case of Mazi Simon. So they did a great job. And these are what Biafrans are supposed to do. Everybody putting up their own strength, making their own effort to see that things are working. So everybody who have been able to converge and be there for someone ever, I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate everyone, no matter how little your effort was. No matter how little your effort was, it is appreciated. I thank every one of you. Mazi Simon Ekpa is very, very happy for what we have done so far. Even though some of us cannot control ourselves, we continue to show grievances, grudges, and hatred. Hatred that doesn't know bounds. Sometimes you hate somebody who didn't do anything to you. Sometimes you transfer aggression from one person because you have somebody is your enemy. Then if I agree to that person, now you turn me to be your enemy. That's madness. That's insanity. That's insanity. And that is what we have seen many people do. Because you don't agree with somebody. Then if you see me talking to that person, then you automatically take me as your enemy. That is arrant nonsense and madness. Look at Mazi Simon Ekpa, whom we are following. He said, we are one people. We are not divided. We are one people. Look at him in the court today. In the court today, giving a handshake to Biafrans. Shaking everybody. Look at him. Everybody shaking the Biafran people. He's giving a handshake to everybody close to him. And reminding them that we are one people. Reminding them that we are one. The earlier you understand that we are one, the better for you. The earlier you understand that we are one, the better for you. Look at Mazi Simon Ekpa fighting for you and I. The least we can do is to support him and encourage him. We are not saying that everybody is good. There are people who might come there with ulterior motive, but you don't need to go to an extra mile to create chaos. People might come with their ulterior. It is left for them. It is left for them. We have prayed enough. And anybody that goes there with a bad mind, the spirit of Biafra will deal with that person. It's not even you. The spirit of Biafra will deal with that person. If you go there to consume nuisance or to do anything wrong or diabolic against Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spirit of Biafra will deal with you. So every sane person should not even go into that battle that you want to fight to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa. Chukwu Okike is protecting him. Secure. Mazi Simon Ekpa he's not a careless person. I know that. He's not just a careless person. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these are people that are spiritually inclined. They are not just connected physically, they are connected spiritually. And anything that happens, they are aware. Mazi Simon Ekpa is spiritually aware. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is spiritually aware. That is why I don't trouble myself when it comes to all this diabolical issue. All we need to do, just pray. Pray and let go. Let Chukwu Okike take control. Pray. If you're not a Christian, even if you're other tradition, pray the way you know you can. In your own understanding, pray. After that prayer, then just sit back and watch what the outcome will be. Sit back and watch how things are going to turn out. You don't need to fight. You don't need to cause chaos. You don't need to attack anybody. Once you have done your own due diligence, you know that your hands are clean. We are fighting it. Do you know how many mothers, elderlies, children that are praying for Mazi Simon Ekpa? Do you know how many orphans, widows that are praying for Mazi Simon Ekpa? You don't know. If you know, you wouldn't even dare to try to do anything against him. If you know, you won't support any evil plan against him. If you know, you won't even say you want to fight for him, because the spirit that is fighting for him, they are so much. There are a lot of spirits fighting for him already. A lot of spirits are standing in for Mazi Simon Ekpa. And I bet you, by the special grace of Chukwu Okike, victory will be ours. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. No matter what the plans of the enemies are, we will overcome them. So my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are and you're watching this program, all you need to do is to continue to be on your knees and pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Pray for his freedom. I know that he's going to be free. Nothing will stop him from not. He's going to be free. And it's going to happen very soon. The only thing we need is to continue to support him the best way we can. Continue to preach the message. Continue to stand by him no matter what happens. My brothers and sisters, as we are going forward, I want to play this message of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let us enjoy this evening with this message. Very important. Let us go with this message. Because it's a time of revelation. We don't just come to talk. We bring revelations. So that people who did not know, we know. So I want us to listen to this. Let us listen to this as we progress to round up. Let's listen.
Because of that, I will declare Biafra. Today,
most of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing your war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people. That go on was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria.
Now today, who are those who helped Nigeria in spreading the news against Biafra agitators, against Simon Ekpa, against autopilot? The same people that was following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same people that was following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are the one who have turned around, and today they are doing what? They are propagating the news of the enemies. They propagate the news of the enemy. They tell you that the enemy, that it is Simon Ekpa that is doing this and doing that. They are propagating the enemy's news. And I want you to understand that that is just the beginning. Some of you do not know what is going on internally. And I'm going to bring to you one of the idiots today. One of the idiots today. Those who have been deceiving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for many years. So I'm bringing it to you. The Napa, the armed robber Kuwait, or China Samoa. They are already preparing to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But one thing they don't know is that if I have defeated them, you don't think it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they are going to fight? I want you to look at this criminal. The criminal in Kuwait called Mohammed Abbas, they have started panicking. They are now waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sack him so that they are going to fight him. I do not know who they think they have that can fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have not defeated me. You didn't defeat me. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Defeating you means that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has even defeated you before you started fighting me. Before you even planned to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it has defeated all of you. That is what is going on. Look at this Mohammed Abbas today. The only message they always send to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu invitation is Chinas Agboru did this, Chinas Diplomacy did that, sack DOS. I am waiting. He is now waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sack him, and they sack all of them so that they are going to unleash whatever they think they have to unleash on him. You see, I want you to understand that if you continue to follow them, you're your own. They are getting the message. Our exposition and the prayer have entered and penetrated on you. But you do not need to come out to see what is happening. You see it there. Before they are telling you, Onion will come out and they will do this. Now they are not waiting for him to come out. They are already preparing how they are waiting for him to sack them. People that we have actually expelled. We have sacked them. If only to come today to pronounce sacking, it's just to confirm it before everybody. We have sacked these criminals. They can never, kidnappers, killers of Biafra people can never be part of this Biafra people. Can never. They can never ever be part of restoring Biafra. We will treat their fuck up, the Biafra come. So we they buy corn, they buy compassion, they kill kings in our land. They kill you when you see how the one they call it tobacco festival. What is they kill you when in Biafra land? They kill our commanders, those who decided to follow the footsteps of Onion leaders. They say if you talk to Simon Ekpa, anybody that talk to Simon Ekpa, cut off his head. And they were bragging about it also on social media. Today, look at what they are writing. We are not the one crying. No. They have started crying even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not yet out. They are crying. Now, why I'm showing you this is for you to understand that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying here, they are the one doing it today.
Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent. Wales, the same thing. Everybody is free. But Britain doesn't want the same thing they're trying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is real? I'll put it to you now. The people negotiated devolution. Regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. This December 1 on their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to tell him, after having signed the agreement, that same go on we're looking at today, God kept my eyes so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very soon called Nigeria. Go on said no. Do you try to go on to ask him, why did he say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. Nobody was agitating for restructuring right now. Has ever gone to Nigeria to say that people negotiated restructuring? What happened? They came back and they said no. The people said, okay, so you want to put human people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll be there. Today, they have been washed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people. That go on was that. That's how I just always blame the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it. And we're here today. Those that get that, they have come.
We are here.
And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine.
I am telling you, they can't stand us.
And Biafra must.
They will stand us this year. We are here. Those people that you killed their parents, murdered them, killed them with starvation. We are here. We are here for an revenge, not just fighting freedom. Fight the freedom this year, and we are revenging. We are here for a revenge. I want you all to listen because I'm going to do something very spectacular this evening. Listen to Adeboye.
I'm watching human beings promote you. Oh, that is it. The appearance and the news. And it is that two different people put their campaign simultaneously in the time. You don't know why. Because the majority of the crowd is sharing. So I pray together. After God, another man comes, he prays together.
That is the country some people are planning to preserve. Country where politicians will come. All right. Some people say that there is no sound, so we are going to refresh. All right. We are here, and I think it has to do with a lot of, a lot of hooking up here, but I think we are good to go. So, you just hear that. What I wanted to show you is just that there is, is the political parties, the higher crowd. This crowd, this one will come, campaign, and go. And another one will come, hire the people and campaign and go. That's what I wanted to show you from there. But that is not why I am here. I am laying a background today, and I'm here to say Tinubu, Shetima, and ABC is responsible for the killings in Nigeria. They are responsible for the killings in the southeast. They are responsible for the killings in the south-south. They are responsible for the killings in the southwest. They are responsible for the killings you see going on today in most parts of Nigeria. And so, what I want to tell you now is that Shetima and Tinubu have brought terrorism closer to our door. Shetima and Tinubu has brought terrorists closer to our door. And we must do everything to push them back. I am going to prove it to you this evening. We must do everything in Biafra land to make sure we push Tinubu and this Shetima very, very far away from Biafra territory. And I will prove it to you today. Because we come with evidence. Before I go into this disposition, I want everybody to watch this.
Killing is becoming norm in Nigeria under your watch, Mr. President. If he wants to deliver, it was Almighty help him. But if he don't want to deliver, it Almighty deal with him. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have failed us. Our community leaders failed us. Our politicians failed us. We have all failed. For me to keep quiet as people are dying in the country, innocent children abducted, and as a father at this age, as a grandfather, I will not have feeling, or I cannot voice out. What is the essence of living there? I have made my mind to sacrifice for that. No going back. The life and properties of Nigerians is above all. I didn't say anyone under tourists. I intentionally said it, and I meant what I said, and I am ready to bear the consequences. This way that the government is moving is a failure. Kidnapping and abduction has become institutionalized business today. All the gadgets of this world, with all the technology of this world, people are using porn. Understand my agony. People are using porn to communicate that your beloved ones are with us. If you want, pay us this money. And we have government that has Ministry of Communication, that has Ministry of Information, that has everything, but cannot track that porn. If I die now, I'm trying to provide life for other people who are dying unjust in Nigeria. All the elites of this country have failed. All the politicians have failed. We have to come back to the drawing board. If there is no issue of failure, what brought back the agitation of Biafra? Because we have felt people share the same mind with me, but they are afraid. Some are emotionally inclined to their religion, some are emotionally inclined to their tribe. That is why people kept quiet. But everybody now uses Islam to say what he wants. So people can easily use Islam to say it is against the tenet of Islam to call a failure. Were they absent when Jonathan was criticized by Muslim clerics? Gradually, I learned that the problem we have in this country that is going to consume all of us if we are not careful is extremism. The best option in dealing with banditry, Boko Haram, whatever, is to crush them. Well, I think it is impossible to Islamize Nigeria or Christianize Nigeria. Sharia is something that we have to sit down and look into it critically in Nigeria, especially we the Muslims. The Sharia move clarified some innocent lives in Nigeria. A cleric has no right to pass a judgment. There is a constituted authority. This is not my first time of saying something against killing and kidnapping. Alright. I said it more than this during the last administration, and even during this administration. But why is it that this one is so violent? Why? Alright. Because Nigerians are tired. Okay. People have the right to voice out now. Because about 7 villages that can afford to eat 3 times gathered money to pay the bandits. If they didn't on Saturday, their villages would be set ablaze. We are in democratic era, the most important component of democracy is free. People are ready to kill anybody who said that Buhari cannot deliver. The post-election violence of 2011 is an affirmation, is a proof to that. If somebody killed because of this, my blood will ride against it. That because of humanity I was killed. Someone must sacrifice for this country. And this is the sacrifice I can do for this country. If I am to be intimidated, that means the president himself intentionally don't want to fulfill his promise. Let me tell you, Mr. President, under your watch, bandits are demanding, are taxing Nigerians. Is that the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria? All right.
Now, you all have watched that, okay? But what I have come in good message I brought to Biafrans this evening is that we are living this year. We are living Nigeria this year. When I say this year, we have in our estimated time and days, 57 days. 57 days to go from today. How it is going to happen, you will just sit back and watch. Now, I want you all to listen to this man. I want to correct some mistakes today. There have been a lot of mistakes people are making, including those who respect so much. And this man is one of them that we respect so much. But that is a mistake he's making here that I want to correct this. Now let us go there.
Tinubu has not mistaken Southeast. Not a primary, before primary, but after that. He's not interested. He said he's a deputy, his vice presidential candidate, said that it will be an Igbo president, not a Nigerian president. He shows you the inner thinking against my people. Why must he say that it will be an Igbo president? This is a man who harbored and developed Boko Haram. Boko Haram leaders were caught at the State House of Borno State in Abuja here, and nothing has happened. Nobody has questioned him. When the Boko Haram started when he was governor, is now a good business in this country.
Okay. Now, this man, I respect him so much. Okay? But all these people that have been making decisions for us, and he's a Biafra veteran, so I respect him for that. But the problem here is this: all these people that have been making decisions, their opinion matters in our political activities from decades. Now, their judgment, their decisions has always been counterproductive. Till today, it has always been counterproductive. And the difference we are making today is that we will not allow them to make decisions for us anymore. Now, I'm going to tell you now where one of the mistakes that he made in this meeting. You see, what they are not understanding is that they are actually attacking the field soldiers. The field soldiers. They are attacking the product. They are attacking the product. They are not attacking the manufacturers. They are not attacking those who manufacture the product. They are not attacking the factory that produces the product. They are not attacking the materials, the product. They are not uprooting it from the governor's house. When the governor, he should come and tell them. He went from that to say Tinubu has not visited the Southeast, and you see, he is more concerned about the product. He is more concerned about Tinubu. He is more concerned about Shetima. But he is not treating the thing that produces Tinubu. He is not treating the thing that produces Tinubu. The thing that produced Tinubu and Shetima has produced thousands of Shetima and Tinubu, and they have occupied sensitive positions in Nigeria. So he's only attacking the product that he can easily identify because they are on the center stage. He is not attacking the other products that actually have occupied more vital position now at this point, and also the system that produced them. So there is no way he can fight Tinubu and fight Shetima and he think he has done something. No, that is the problem. That is the difference between us, this generation of Biafra, from this man. The difference between us is that we think beyond their human comprehension. We think beyond whatever they can think of. We go deep to the root of the problem and solve it from there. So if you attack Tinubu, you are just attacking the leaf, one leaf from their olive branch. And so have you solved the problem? The answer is no. There are other 10 million people than Shetima. How do you solve it? You only solve it by not being part of them. That's it. That's all. You only solve it by cutting them off. Because you can never change the ideology. The reason you say, where is the Boko Haram informed? Why did that? You can never solve that ideology that made Boko Haram to be arrested in his house. It is an ideology. Ideology of Usman Danfodi. So how do you solve it? That you saw Boko Haram in his house is just something that mistakenly it happened. You don't know what is doing in the secret. So what I'm trying to say today is that everybody that you see attacking Tinubu and attacking Shetima, they are inspiring. You have to check the system that produced Shetima and Tinubu. You have to check the system that allowed them to come out and they say they want to contest the president of Nigeria. That is the system that we must make sure we dissolve. Any system that allowed that setup, any system that allowed a terrorist to vie for an office of the vice president, any system that encourages a drug pusher, a criminal that was wanted in America to vie for the office of president, that is the system you must fight. And you don't fight the system by saying, let Obi go into the system. Because Obi cannot fight that system. Obi cannot change that system. The people that Obi is going to work with are the product of the same people that you are fighting and calling terrorists. I want you people to understand that Nigeria has gone beyond anything to negotiate or for somebody to savage. That is why we, the hot blood in us, will never allow us to fall for anything. Not for Obi, not for Atiku, not for anybody, so long as the system that produces these people continue to exist. Some people say it's constitution. It is not. Constitution, 1999 constitution is one of them. It is not the major problem now. 1999 constitution is not the major problem. So, and if you just hang it on 1999 constitution, you need a rearrangement to be able to even talk about the 1999 constitution. So when they say it is 1999 constitution, it's a lie. It is a lie. Because what about before 1999? Did you not have Nigeria? Were there no constitution? One thing I want you to understand is that it is a process that has come this far. And so you know that you hang on 1999 constitution, it can never change anything. 1999 constitution is just what they use, what some of their agents use to deceive you. What we need is not to amend the constitution. No. What we need is a total dissolution. There is a difference between the amending constitution than what I'm saying. We are not into amending constitution. Amending constitution means that you are still going to share some value with the idiot, with the criminals, with the terrorists. Amending constitution means that you are still going to use Nigerian passport. Amending constitution means that you are going to live with a rotten system, and then you begin to find how to amend it. How will you amend your living with a nomadic people? How will you amend your living with a terrorist? How will you amend your living with people who don't have the same mental state, who don't have the same culture, who don't have the same value system, who don't have absolutely nothing with you? It is beyond constitution. We are saying it is called a dangerous diversity. You cannot be together with people that don't have the same culture, the same value, the same nothing common. We call it dangerous diversity. So it goes beyond constitution. When you talk about 1999 constitution, those people parading themselves talking about 1999 constitution are the agents of the Fulani Caliphate. They are only after resource control. So do not fall for them. Do not fall for anybody that is telling you 1999 constitution. Because all 1999 constitution can do is resource control. They tell you, oh, there is this exceptional clauses, there is this one in the constitution, you cannot own port, you can't open port in the southeast, exclusive list, all those nonsense. We have gone beyond those nonsense. We have gone beyond exclusive list. We have gone beyond opening a port. We have gone beyond opening road. We have gone beyond state police. We have gone beyond all those things. They will tell you constitution so that you are going to have police, state police. No. We have gone beyond all those things. So when I see people talking about 1999 constitution, it boils and pains my stomach. Because all those things that they are talking about 1999 constitution were resource control. We are not interested in getting port in the southeast. We are not interested in building airport. We are not interested in state police. We are not interested in state police. State police within Nigeria system cannot solve the Nigerian problem. Because you need to understand the people that are bringing insecurity, what are their motive and their ideology. Only when you understand what you will understand that the 1999 Constitution are distraction. So my people, having addressed this 1999 Constitution in a very brief, let us continue with what we have come to do here today. We are saying that you cannot just attack Tinubu and Shettima and you think that you have attacked the main thing. No, these are just one leaf of the product coming from the root, coming from many, many big trees. And we need to cut this thing once and for all and do this thing so that we can have peace and progress according to our own pace. That's what we are fighting. And when you look at him, when you look at this man speak, you will understand that it is all about politics. They are only playing politics. They are not actually trying to solve the problem that our people are into. They are not trying to solve the insecurity problem. I want you people to understand today, I am making it very open for the very first time. Tinubu, Shettima, APC, and the ruling party or the particular government is responsible for the killing in Biafra. And I am going to prove it to you today. Tinubu, Shettima, APC government are responsible for the killing. So if you are thinking that Shettima that Boko Haram were arrested in Shettima's house, I want to open your eye today. I want everybody to come here and see what I'm about to do. The other man was talking about telecommunication, that the kidnappers are kidnapping and they are using telephone to make call and demand for ransom. And nobody is talking about Pantami. Nobody, because he is now hiding. Pantami have remained silent. You know how they do. Once they know that they have something that will be operating, silently. You don't need to make noise. So long as he's doing his job very, very effectively. You don't need to talk. You don't need to parade himself and the minister giving speeches. No. You don't need to come publicly and do something. Have you seen Pantami in the public to do anything? No. It is laying low key. Because he knows that our eyes are very red. So Pantami is now operating on low key. That's all he needs. He don't need all this paparazzi and all that, because he knows that the torchlight will be on him. So now ask yourself, when you are talking about security, when you are talking about kidnappers, bandits, like the terrorists kidnapping people in our land and demanding ransom, who is in charge of the communication? Pantami. Pantami is a known terrorist. Are you all not aware of it? Pantami is in charge. But they are not talking about Pantami. So I want you to understand that this Islamic State is in charge of Nigeria. And that's why we have to fight them this year to get our freedom from them. I know that the fight is not going to be easy. Like we're already in the fight. But I will encourage the Biafrans to get ready. Listen to instruction. Follow orders that we are going to be teaching out going forward. It is going to save your life. Because they are going to do everything to make sure they sabotage whatever that we are going to do to make us be free from Nigerians. And when we are saying we want to be free, it's not only Biafra that is going to be free. A lot of nations will break. Nigeria is going to break into pieces. And we, the Biafra people, are going to make it possible. I am telling you now, it is not a hidden thing. It is going to happen this year. Those of you who are planning to have election in 2023, which is next month, you are going to fail. We will disappoint you and you will disappoint yourself. Now, I want you people to watch this man
again. Tinubu has not visited the southeast, not in primary, before primary, but after that. He's not interested. He said his deputy, his vice presidential candidate, said that IPOB will be an Igbo president, not a Nigerian president. He shows you the inner thinking against my people. Why must he say that IPOB will be an Igbo president? This is a man who harbored and developed Boko Haram.
It is not him. It is not just him. You see, this is one thing I want these people to know. It is not him. It is Nigeria. It is the system that is sponsoring them. It is the system, the federal government of Nigeria. It is the police, it is the army, it is the judiciary, it is the legislative arm of the government, it is the executive, it is all the arms of the government that Fulani controls that gave them the right to be doing what they are doing. So you attacking them is you have not done anything, because there are many people that are worse than them. So I want this man, when you make such comment, you do not just say Shetima or Tinubu. No, you say Nigeria. That is what Nigeria does to me. Because how can a system support that? How can a system allow such people to come out to vie for the highest office in the nation? So it is the system. So you cannot call Tinubu, you cannot call Shetima without mentioning Nigeria that is aiding them and abetting this criminality. I want you people to understand that I just want to correct this man that next time he must make the appropriate, opinion, make it in a more understandable way. That it is when you mention Tinubu, mention Shetima, he must say it is Nigeria. That is what Nigeria does to my people. So that we will understand that we are not fighting just Tinubu. So that we will understand that it is not just about Shetima. So that him who may be supporting Obi or supporting Atiku will also understand that there is no road in that place where he is going. And that the only solution so that he will not come to NIT to complain like this is to get your freedom and begin to govern yourself the way that everybody will understand. So that because you love good life, you love freedom, you love to make money, you love to, so that you can now begin to develop your own policy that it will favor your people to make money. Because that is what you want to do. You want to live good life. You can't live good life with a nomadic. You can't live a good life when you have Fulanis controlling. And when you talk, they tell you, oh, are people not doing fine? All the people doing fine in Nigeria are all criminals. 90% of people doing fine in Nigeria are criminals. When I say criminal, I merely mean criminals. They are all criminals. They are into illegal businesses. They are into bribery and corruption. You can never do well in Nigeria. I am telling you, it does not matter. If you are in Nigeria and doing well, you are into bribery and corruption. You can never do well. Who are you to do well in Nigeria? You must be collecting bribe. You must be involved into corruption. You can never live in Nigeria with your salary and do well. Never. I challenge anybody that is in Nigeria who claims that they are one Nigeria to come and challenge me that he is living well. And let him or her tell us how he is living well. How does he make a living? Every billionaire in Nigeria is criminal. I am telling you the fact. Every billionaire, 99.9% of billionaires in Nigeria are all criminals. Nobody in Nigeria is manufacturing anything before they become billionaire. Except, of course, we know those few people who manufacture something. Nobody in Nigeria that is a billionaire today is not a criminal. 0.1% that you have not been arrested by Interpol or does not mean that you are an innocent man. You are a criminal. I am telling you, all of them are all criminals. It's not because they have not arrested them. It is the one that arrests you know. Because they can't explain their source of wealth. They can't. Obasanjo cannot explain the source of his wealth. If you talk to him now, he will tell you, I was the president of Nigeria. Being a president of Nigeria does not make you a billionaire. Okay, but touch him. You say he was a former president. Atiku Abubakar, touch him today. Ask him what he will tell you. I was in custom, and he was selling. He will tell you he was selling cars. He was doing this and doing that. Is that how to make money? And so I just want you to understand that Nigeria is a criminal country, and we cannot continue like that. We must make sure that is what gives birth to all this insecurity. The insecurity you see today, they will be shouting, "Oh, insecurity." They are the ones responsible. Nigeria breed criminals. Nigeria breed armed robbers. Nigeria breed terrorism. Nigeria. So why are you complaining about insecurity? We are only fighting to go away from this particular country that bring all these crimes. When you have criminal billionaires, when you have people who make their money out of crime, and you think that they are not going to be sponsoring people to be causing one problem or the other, because that's from where they eat. So anybody that is saying insecurity in the Southeast, it is being sponsored by the same criminals who have turned election and politics into business. That is the only business they know how to do. They have never worked in their life. They have no decent business. The only thing they do is to go into politics. And once you secure office for the next 4 years, you are going to loot the money that you are going to, spend in the next 20 years. Because you can never know whether another government will come and give you out. Dangote is also the same. Ask Dangote, how did he make his money? He will tell you, he's into import, he's into manufacturing. How did he get into the manufacturing? It is all these crimes. They do money laundering, they set up business for them, and they use the money and put it into the business. And that's in Nigeria. What this time that Sonia Abacha, one of them was into the government. Yeah, military governor, military president, they are pushing drugs and all that. That was how all these people make their money. We know. As Dangote, let us see the source of his wealth, how he started. He will tell you he inherited the money from his or the elder brother. Let us go to that the elder brother inherited the money. How did this person make his money? In addition to that, once the person pumped money into the company, they gave him the monopoly, to feed it to only the only person that will have access to business. It's all crime. There is no genuine billionaire in Nigeria today. Living in Nigeria today, I am telling you the fact. Even if when we say genuine billionaire, there is no, I mean it. I swear to God, there is no genuine billionaire in Nigeria. All of them are criminals. And some of them who will tell you that they are into business, that particular business also involves corruption and bribery. They use them to do, they use them to do all this, their contract scam and all that. You see, they will give you contract of 2 billion. You are going to save it, put it to another account, and put it to another account, and before you know it, the government comes and another person cover you up. Before you know it, after 5 days, the money is gone in the system, and then you are a billionaire. That is what they do in Nigeria. We know all those things. I know them very well. Very, very well, believe me. So when I'm talking with some facts that I know. And they know that I know them. So what I'm trying to say this evening is that Tinubu and Shetima, their party, are responsible for the killings in Nigeria today, especially the killing in Biafra. And that's what I have come here to do this evening. Now let us listen to this man again, so that next time he goes to the television house, he will make the proper a statement, which is
Tinubu has not visited the Southeast, not in primary, before primary, or after that. He's not interested. He said his deputy, his vice presidential candidate, said that IPOB is an Igbo president, not a Nigerian president. He shows you the inner thinking against my people. Why must he say that IPOB will be an Igbo president? This is a man who harbored and developed Boko Haram. Boko Haram leaders were caught at the house of Borno State in Abuja here. Nothing has happened. Nobody has questioned him. When the Boko Haram, when he was governor in Borno State.
Yet, you want to validate such systems. Yet, you are campaigning to validate such system that a Boko Haram or Boko Haram members was arrested in the governor's house and nothing has happened to this man, yet you want to continue to part of a system that will do such a thing, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the SS country for asking for freedom. You know, I hope you people understand what I'm saying. How can you now validate such system in 2023? How are you going to be happy when you are dying in your grave? That, oh, yes, I'm smiling that I know this truth, yet I support the system. I don't think your dead body will be happy with you when your spirit. Okay? Because, you know, what are you going to tell me more when you go to the other world? That you know that Nigeria is bad and you are supporting Nigeria. Or that you know that Nigeria is bad, you want to support Atiku, or you want to support P2 to come and do it. To come and do what? To come and do exactly what? I want you people to listen and pay attention to the next video I'm about to play. Let us allow this one to roll for the last time.
Tinubu has not been state established, not in primary, before primary or after that. He's not interested. He said he's a deputy, his vice presidential candidate, said that IPOB will be an Igbo president, not a Nigerian president. It shows you the inner thinking of this man people. Why must he say that IPOB will be an Igbo president? This is a man who harbored and developed Boko Haram. Boko Haram leaders were caught at the state house of Borno State in Abuja here, and nothing has happened. Nobody has questioned him. When the Boko Haram started when he was governor in Borno State, they should tell us how he started. Why up to today, he started a good business in this country.
All right. Yet, we want to validate a country like that. Now, the video I'm about to play now is a very, very important video which will prove to you that Tinubu and Shetima is responsible for the insecurity in our land. And I want to prove it to you this evening. Now, let us go there. Now, do you see the cap here? This cap here is special force. To me, the same special force that has been killing our people in the harmful. The same special force that we have explained to you how they kill people in Usuka. The same special force that Asaridu Kubo was displaying, they are the one guiding Tinubu and Shetima's campaign in those states today. Are you people following? Look at it. The same special force that was butchering our people in the harmful. The same special force that was butchering our people in Usuka. The same special force that was seen with Asaridu Kubo is the same special force that is guiding APC. We will continue to ask this question, and that is why we will not allow them in Biafra land. Anywhere you see anything like special force, they are terrorists that are killing our people. Have you seen it? I want you all to watch this. Look at the same special force that was killing our people are guiding Tinubu and Shetima. Where is the Nigerian army? Where is the Nigerian security? Is this special force represented Boko Haram members, and these are the people killing our people? And everybody is killing quiet. I am asking, when are they going to tell us in the public what is the special force all about? When are they going to tell us in the public what is the special force doing in the harmful forest? When are they going to tell us in the public what the special force doing with Asaridu Kubo? When are they going to tell us in the public? Why is the people with special force are the one killing our young men in Biafra land? I want all of you to watch. Today in the state, the special forces are the one in APC campaign.
The opportunity to learn more and the company that
Are you special forces officer? Special forces officer. A terrorist party. A terrorist state. Everybody has seen that this particular special forces has been killing people in in a house, proud. Everybody see how Asari Kuba was dancing. That they have sent their special forces to Habu to butcher our people. It was after they killed in the Habu, they have to invite them. They themselves called them. After they killed in the Habu, they called them. When they became. And they begin to drag one of the corpses of the people they killed. The community and the Nigerian military begin to drag the corpse. So, those people that call themselves Ndigo, or whatever you call yourself or your group, are you people not seeing it? This is the reason why, not only that we are not going to allow Tinubu or his party anything to do in Biafra, but there is no political campaign in Biafra land. We are banned. No Nigeria. The only political campaign we want is the referendum campaign. Come and campaign that we are not going to vote for Biafra exit. Come, bring your reason and begin to convince Biafrans that they should not vote against Nigeria.
Extension of our business in Lagos State then. Obasanjo, instead of expansion, he won't contraction. He stopped it. Seize our local government money, our salaries. What the level wickedness is that if I take all the money you work for in 30 days.
Look at it, oh. These are the people that are campaigning to become president of Nigeria, while they already have the people that are killing our people in the harmful and the Biafra land, guiding them in the campaign. They have those who want to kill us already. They are the ones guiding them. So they have actually legitimized the killings in the Biafra land. They have legitimized terrorism in our land. They train those who come to our community to kill our children and our women. And they are the ones guiding them.
Out of it, people, they are much making credit. Even maybe are not safe. Yeah, rich. And the woman, where they send godly, and they expect you to pay her. Obasanjo take the money and sister. Will you call that person a good man or a wicked man? Say it again. So, if he say he had done somebody for you, no be poison he won't give you. And that's what I put for Abri. For that.
Are you people seeing it? These are terrorists guiding those who want to become president of Nigeria. You see, and the problem I have with the people that are talking about Tinubu and Shetima is that they can't solve the problem by attacking Tinubu and attacking Shetima. The problem itself is in Nigeria itself that is giving them a platform, an opportunity to be vying for the office of president. Such system is the rotten one. Such system has failed. Such system is not a system you can hope to become something and change anything. You see the reason why we are going to do everything that to make sure that Nigeria is not validated in Biafra territories. Because this particular problem, you can never solve it. You can never solve it. So do not go and start wasting your time to support P2P or to support Atiku. I'm still going to come home. You see, let me tell you, you will know what I'm going to do this evening. Let me show you one thing. Because I'm going to show you one thing. Now, you have seen the special force. I've been able to show you. I've been able to show you that the people that are sponsoring the killing in Biafran, you have seen the special force, right? Now let me show you something else. Now, I want everybody to listen to this man. Okay? I want everyone to listen to this man. I want you to listen to this man. There is something he did here. And honestly, when you think, hypocrites doesn't, it smells. It smells. It smells. I want you to watch.
Call a spade in this country. That was a disgrace on Nigeria as a country. That a presidential candidate went to Chatham House, where he's supposed to espouse his idea, and he's calling people to answer questions that were asked for him. Can't you see the way that journalist had to ask him, sir, is this how you're going to be calling people to answer questions for you, where you are supposed to be the one speaking yourself? He called Nasir El-Rufai to speak on security. Has Nasir El-Rufai been able to sort out this problem of insecurity in Kaduna State?
Now, you see, this man, to show you that none of them will be able to do anything. Because Nigeria is the first state. This man is here telling you that Tinubu called somebody to answer a question for him, and it becomes an excuse. The same thing P2B have done. Okay? The same thing P2B have done. When P2B was asked the question about education, P2B now took microphone and they walked to the committee or to the panelists, who is a professor. P2B took microphone, walked to the panelists, and told one of the panel, please answer this question because you know something about education. How many of you watched it? How many of you watched it? What I am here is to tell you that none of these people can salvage Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. The only thing we are going to do is to help destroying it this year, making sure that we dissolve it in peace or in pieces. So I want to see your comment. How many of you have seen the video of P2B taking microphone to go and give to a professor who was sitting in the panelist chair to answer questions for him? Questions that all the journalists asked P2B about education. Please, how many of you watched that video? Show us the video. I haven't seen it. Truth. All right. All right. So I should show you the video. Okay. One moment. One moment. Somebody say, I've not seen it. You know, you people don't know anything. And so, so none of you have seen a video of P2B in a conference. Some of you have not seen a video of P2B in a conference where they ask him questions and they ask him question and he took the question somebody, he took microphone to somebody to answer the question. Our media, we need it. Our media. Our media. A moment. Because our own is we dey do it in the show. Our media, we need P2B's video where he presented microphone to somebody to answer the question that was presented to him. And please, if you go to the what is the name of this guy? This Calabar man. What is the name? What is the name of this one? Their spokesperson before. What is the name of this guy? What is the name of the spokesperson of their party spokesperson before? What is the name? What is the name of the party spokesperson? So that I will check the listing from the Twitter because I know it is there. Somebody said, no. What is the name of this Akwa man? No. What is the name of this APC man? APC spokesperson. What is the name? No. APC. From Akwa, the one who called himself human rights lawyer or something. What is the name again? No. Keyamo. Okay. Keyamo, yes. Keyamo, I think Keyamo. Business. Because I know he has something like that. Yes, here we go. Let us check this Keyamo. Let us check the Keyamo. because I want to show everything. I must get this video. Very important. I didn't know that I want to talk about it. How many of you watched it when they asked the question? Yes. This video, the video that B2B, I sent this video, the link to you before, where B2B was asked the question and they took the microphone to give somebody to answer the question. It was on education. You remember? I need it now, immediately. Okay, I think here, I've seen it. Wait. All right, here we go, my fellow Biafrans. Don't worry, I think it is here. Wait. All right. You see, thank you. Our own is in the show. Let me show you people. You know, I just want to show you that. No, you see, in this election, it is to happen in it. We can't fall for the scam. We can't fall for it. This is P2B. I follow them. You see, if you are fighting for freedom, you must be very, very concerned with everything. You know, to have access to anything that comes your way. I want you to watch P2B. Now, I want the picture of that. I want the video of that fire. Yes. I sent it to you, right?
So how would you make us to change that narrative? Thank you.
Therefore, when shut down, for now, I will start with the last. I want to I want you to tell us about it.
You see? Are you hearing it? This man passed me. Are you hearing it? This one passed me. Do you have a problem with the microphone? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me? No, you see, we want to show you that none of these people parading themselves will save Nigeria from disintegrating this year. I want you people to understand that there is nobody, all of them are just selfish. See, B2B is telling you that this one passed me. Yet, this Arafat, is attacking Tinubu, the terrorist party. Okay? Listen to it again. Okay. right, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. Listening to your OP.
Yes. So how would you make us to change that narrative? Thank you. That's one question. No. Okay, for now. I will start with the last one. And I want my person to tell us I want you to tell us the narrative. Well, this one passed.
You said this one passed me. Now they hear that?
Yes. So how would you make us to change that narrative? Thank you. That four questions now. No. So let's do the four. Okay, for now. I will start with the last one. And I want my person to tell us I want you to tell us the narrative.
Okay.
Oh. This one passed.
You see, this one passed me. Now, you see, he said this one passed me. The same way Nigeria passed her. The same way Nigeria passed Tinubu. The same way Nigeria passed Atiku. That is the same way Nigeria passed all of them. Everything that can make Nigeria work, pass all of them. And they know it. Now, this one that called himself El-Rufai also did not talk about P2P, who also have admitted Nigerian problem. Pass him. Because what you see here is that when they say this one passed him, means that they don't know it. Means that Nigerian problem passed him. Now, watch this one.
It's time for us to call a spade in this country. That was a disgrace on Nigeria as a country.
Okay.
That a presidential candidate went to Chatham House, where he's supposed to espouse his idea, and he's calling people to answer questions that were asked from him. Can't you see the way that journalist had to ask him, sir, is this how you're going to become able to answer questions for you, where you are supposed to be the one speaking yourself? He called Mazi El-Rufai to speak on security. Has Mazi El-Rufai been able to sort out this problem of insecurity in Kaduna State? It's time for us to call a spade in this country. That was a disgrace on Nigeria as a country. That a presidential candidate went to Chatham House, where he's supposed to espouse his idea, and he's calling people to answer questions that were asked from him. Can't you see the way that journalist had to ask him, sir, is this how you're going to become able to answer questions for you, where you are supposed to be the one speaking yourself? He called Mazi El-Rufai to speak on security. Has Mazi El-Rufai been able to sort out this problem of insecurity in Kaduna State?
How do people see it? And so, when we are trying to tell these people that, it is not attacking the people. It is not by attacking the P2P. It is not by attacking Atiku. It is not by attacking Tinubu. But the thing, the entity that produced them, the thing that made them to come out and start flying and trying to answer questions that they don't have solution. The entity that validated them, the country that made them to come out to file for office of the president. That is the problem. Not them. They are the product of a very bad country. They are the product of a failed country. And you can't continue to find something that has failed. When the people who want to say they want to do something cannot answer questions, ordinary questions. You see the reason why Biafra is different. As I am now, fighting for Biafra, just for fighting for Biafra, just ordinary freedom fight. As I am, as a spokesperson of Biafra, there is nothing you can present to me. There is no question you are going to ask me today, both the one that concerns Biafra and the one that concerns Nigeria. Both how the policy will be, even if it is not going to be the exact thing, there is no question you will ask me today and I will not address it. It may not be but to the best of my knowledge. There is no question. So, if I cannot answer a question about Biafra, why am I fighting for questions for something that I don't know? If you claim you want to do something in Nigeria, you want to change Nigeria, why are you fighting when you can't answer a question how you want to make Nigeria work? That is why he's running away from coming to our program. We challenge him to come so that we ask him questions how he is going to make Nigeria better, how he's going to do that in his Igbo brain to make Nigeria work. He's running away. Because if you come to my program, I will ask a question and he will not be looking for a professor to give him a microphone to answer the question. So you cannot be vying for the office of a president in a failed country, in a terrorist country, when you don't know how to solve the problem. Even if your answer is not the best, but let us know that you have knowledge about something. Okay? Let us know you have knowledge about something. I can't just come and start fighting for preaching Biafra, and then I cannot be able to answer questions concerning Biafra when somebody asks a question. It means that I am a mumu. So what it means is that all the people that claim they are fighting for Nigeria have nothing to offer. Nigeria is a failed state. They can't solve the problem. They can't solve nothing. They have nothing upstairs from Obi to Tinubu to Atiku. These are people that are just bunch of nonsense people that only want to continue to enrich themselves and enrich their colleagues and their friends. Nothing else. Obi claim that he is the one who made the Anambra education this and that. Obi said he changed the Anambra, he did this, but he can't. He said he was campaigning using school and education. That while he was Anambra governor, he education business, and when he presented the question on education, Obi cannot answer it. Obi cannot answer it. So he has no knowledge of his own. He has no knowledge of his own. Nothing. No, the something there. It is the same thing everywhere. The same thing everywhere. When I say it, a lot of people didn't believe me. Because that is, you think that I cannot come here and begin to talk something when I'm not sure about it. When I watch this video, I have not made it public. I watch this, because you have to follow them. You have to watch. Sometimes take time and watch and see what is happening, so that you are able to, educate people. If I say, even though I'm not following all of everything they are doing, but there are some one that does my attention. I watch it. A lot of you don't know this thing. A lot of you didn't know what it is a system. It happened. And even worse than this is there on social media. Only that you don't have the time, or you don't have the interest to go and watch it. Worse than this is there. Will be all of them. But if, for example, that I did not find this video now, there are a lot of people who say, black man, he's a black man. It's not true. Obi can never do that. Obi is the only thing Obi is doing is to cram. I told you people, cramming GDP, cramming percentage that doesn't exist, cramming the percentage of poor people that does not exist, because everything Obi is saying are all lies. There is no data anywhere. That Obi will tell you 85% of people in this place is having malaria. 25% of the children there, they are having epilepsy. 85% of children, they are out of poverty. The school in Anambra have 82%. All this thing, percent. There is no proof to what Obi is saying. I am telling you, what I'm saying is fact. There is no data anywhere. Obi is just another 419 head. The only thing he knows is GDP. Once you ask him a reasonable question that has to do with governance, he doesn't know it. But tell him, he will tell you what is the problem of Nigeria. He tell you the problem of Nigeria is economy. Economy is not problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is dangerous diversity. The dangerous diversity gave birth to nepotism. The dangerous diversity gave birth to corruption. Dangerous diversity gave birth to all the guilty, even to terrorism that you see today. Kidnapping, dangerous diversity gave birth to kidnapping. Dangerous diversity gave birth to banditry. Dangerous diversity gave birth to Fulani herdsmen. Dangerous diversity gave birth to all the things, Ruga, waterway bill, everything you see today happening is as a result of dangerous diversity. So how can somebody come to tell you that Nigerian problem is economy? You see that we are not in the same level, and we are not in the same lane. So you cannot convince me after knowing what I know, which I know is fact, and then you come to say I should follow somebody who have not identified the problem of Nigeria. That the problem of Nigeria is not economy. It can never be economy. Okay? It can never be economy. The problem of Nigeria is dangerous diversity. That dangerous diversity gave birth to the economic issue you see today. You cannot solve economy while you still have the dangerous diversity, giving birth to all manner of things. Do you understand my point? So this is where they get it wrong. And you can never solve the problem without solving this dangerous diversity. Once the dangerous diversity is solved, the economy will fix itself. Once the dangerous diversity is solved, terrorism will go. It's gone. Once the dangerous diversity is solved, other petty criminals and the crimes will be taken care of. Once the dangerous diversity is solved, economy, education, social amenities, road, everything will fix itself. But in the midst of this dangerous diversity, nothing will ever happen and progress in Nigeria. That is the root cause of the problem. So I have challenged you, people. Come and convince me so that I will ask you a question. And let us see how you are going to do these things. Let us see how you are going to solve Nigerian problem. Because for me, I am very, very sure that it is not economy. I've just explained the problem. Very, very common sense. So it is not economy. So let Obi tell us how he is going to solve this dangerous diversity as a problem. Explain it. In the National Assembly, there is dangerous diversity. In the executive, there is dangerous diversity. In the judiciary, there is dangerous diversity. In the system as a whole, the dangerous diversity. The dangerous diversity is that Nigeria is releasing 613 terrorists with Boko Haram, the so-called repentant Boko Haram members, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is an Igbo man, a Biafran, is still languishing in ESS dungeon for calling for the freedom of his people. That is as a result of dangerous diversity, which lead and gave birth to nepotism, favoritism, corruption, crime. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a Boko Haram, by now he would have been released. That is what it means. But because the Boko Haram brothers and sisters are in Nasoro, the Boko Haram brothers and sisters are in charge of DSS. The Boko Haram brothers and sisters are in charge of the police and the army. So they release their brothers while they detain other people out of dangerous diversity and nepotism. So if there is any deceit, what I have just said now is the simple way to explain the Nigerian problem. And the only solution is the disintegration. Disintegrate this diversity so that people can go and develop in their own way and progress. So that peace, lasting peace, can return to that region. That's all. That's what we ask for. We are asking for peace. But in the process of getting peace, you must prepare for war. And we are preparing for that war this year. So I want you people to understand that it is a problem. gave mine to another person to answer question. We are going to, let's see, Telegram. Now, you know, our own is a proper play. We are going to do practical now. Practical. That's why we are very, very different. We are different. I want everyone to watch. We are going to bring all of them to the we are going to bring all of them to the screen so that let us watch it together. That is the time it is going to make a lot of sense. Let us watch it together. Here we go.
She make you for brave when I you check it, Baba Mecca. Don't blind from grow. In the kingdom fall, now watch up and roll. You said you shake my hand, no feel you. Yesterday we left together, some more. If we don't stop this night where we share, tell me who will sing for the ones we know. She knows I be this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house the blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell that ghost we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go on you. Oh, let me try you. Back up to I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell that ghost we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go on you. Oh, let me try you. Back up joints with the tram.
Biafrans demand for justice for Mazi Simon Ekpa, a prisoner of conscience in Finland, who is standing to save the life of people. Justice for Simon Ekpa, justice for all Biafrans. Let us continue to demand for justice for Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is innocent and must be released unconditionally. Nigerian government is the one responsible for all atrocities happening in Biafra land. Mazi Simon Ekpa is innocent and must be released. Justice for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Justice for Biafrans.